Hi. If you're wondering why I'm starting on the drone screen, it actually been streaming for about a half hour and the stream broke and exploded and I needed to fix everything. My future self will probably edit in the single partially functionable race that happened, and then you'll be back here for the rest of it. So, engage flashback. You may have noticed I've been gone for a week. That was scheduled. I was honestly planning on being gone for a little longer, but right before that happened, fellow member of Internet Television Lark was in a car crash, and basically all of it had to scramble to help out. And I decided what better way to come back, fool that I am, than play a game explicitly about vehicles and their dangerous nature. I'm a little out of practice, but we have work to do. We are halfway through the Orion Trophy series. Tensei, round 3, 7 stages. Yep. Classic Tensei situation, there are hills.
Okay, good to go. Bring it home.
I'll try. And we are officially back behind the wheel. Yeah, just, no risk, no real, like, dangers is the policy right now. Easy. That was not easy, son. I get the sensation that the game is lagging profusely. I think that's my fault. There is a thing where if you alt-tab the game for too long, it starts doing, like, weird memory hogging. And I did have the game open and alt-tabbed for a bit, setting up the stream, and technical problems abound. So after this race, I will reset the game, just to be safe. I'll reset all of Steam. Okay, decent bounce. I've not been paying attention to the splits. I don't think they're comparing me to anyone else. I am the first off the line. But there was a car time provided. Maybe we can just say for right now that the electronics are a little warped for some reason. Like it's not the game being laggy, it's the drone being laggy. Okay, gentle, easy. Daunted by your technical faults. Can I make it? Yes, I can. Thank goodness. Okay, 2 big jumps.
500.
Good landing.
200.
Good landing. Okay, that was fine. Three minutes, 51 seconds. Sorry, no, 3 minutes and 0.51 seconds. That's put us in a very good spot. Okay, now please bear with me as I reset the game real quick. Okay, Hold on a second. This is how I find out? Okay, okay. To those of you interested in, like, vague Steam operations, the Steam machine is now available for purchase. This is the second time I've learned, like, important news whilst in the middle of playing Exo Rally Championship. First Toho 6, now this. And now you're up to date. Now we're doing the survey for race 2, which is interesting because it has to go in a... Well, first off, we have to go through a loop on ice, which is a big travesty. But from there, it's okay. Nice turns here. Everything here is safe. We don't have to worry about that. And we got to go up a big hill. Aside from all of the obstacles to our vision, this is so far mostly soft and not a big problem. This has to be a bit of a sharp turn if we want to... Well, we could go up this way and just curve left. Little iffy, but I think it might do us good. And again, there's no real threats that come from these. The poor visibility isn't paired up with anything that's actually a major threat to us. The color and shape of the terrain makes it a bit hard to discern altitude. But everything's still kind of okay. We gotta do a big old turn here. Little bit of a slalom. Into... They probably just want us to go up this little bit. All is well. And the game is running much better after the reset. A little socially awkward for a stream to get cancelled and then uncancelled, but I'm sure you understand. And if you're in the far future, you're not even affected at all, because you're not the one suffering from awkward notifications saying that the stream started and then that the stream started again. You're just watching a funny video with a little bit of an edited segment. You don't care. What the heck is this? Okay, that explains the loop on the survey. They want us to do a half-pipe stunt. I getcha. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to aim for this one. We get up there, we do our little half-pipe dealy, and now we got to make our way back. I think for the most part we want to make our way back the same way we entered. So just make that loop. Go up here, follow it back here. But then when we get to this part, I'm going to add in a nice little turn here to get hit by that rock. That should be good. Yeah, I don't usually want to be making mistakes when I'm driving there, Bennett. I'm kind of risk averse, both personally and also you can't ban mistakes. Oh no, Ayaka has missed their place in the race due to repairs. Unfortunate. Alright, let's do this. Big sharp left turn immediately, and I understand why. How about I cheat and just start facing that way? A little too far. So this 360 is going to obliterate us immediately.
Okay, run the systems check, please. Checks are good. You're clear.
The race will be won or lost by this 360. think we have to treat it more like a half pipe. We just straight ahead over the side until we get to the other side with the rocks that actually give us traction, and then just work our way over. And you know, that wasn't that bad.
200.
If we had the Exo 6, we might have been able to do something additionally fancy, but for the time being, we just need to retake a lead. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm a bit higher than I expected. What exactly is the gravity of this planet whose name escapes me for some reason, even though it's like not even a mystery? Tensei. Tensei is the name of this planet. Okay, I can burn the RCS. This is our last race before service, so I'll get a little greedy. Thanks to our surveying, we know that the visual obstructions of the leaves are not a big deal. We just keep going for it. And we have a decent lead on the pace. Let's try and keep it. We are the last runner on this leg. So... Oh no, that's horrible. Okay, we've lost a lot of advantage from that. But we can take it back. I wasn't expecting such a precision element.
You're in another league out there, mate. Keep it up.
Despite losing that checkpoint?
It's time to push. You'll fail soon.
Okay. Well, it's time for the half pipe, and this is, scary, but not really that painful. Good Lord. Give us some downforce and head for the goal.
500.
Not bad, not bad. A little off the mark. Have a new mark now. Miss the rock! We're good. Okay, the game is running much better. I anticipate no problems. How you doing, Bennett? Any software issues on the flying jet thing that has to pick me up? I would certainly hope not.
Good job, mate. Bringing you up now.
Okay, back in the swing of things. We're good. That's a first place result. That puts us solidly in the lead. Well, not by that much. Trevitt is still right at our heels, as is the rest of Dafeng and Archivist. I think we're in a good spot. You're leading early. Everyone's gunning for you now. Keep calm and drive smart. Keep going. Remember, clean run's worth more than a risky sprint. Oh, I know it. Interesting. Thank you, Lisa. A lot of loose surface, yep. I mean, we only have off-roads and paddles. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. This looks like we're going to be navigating, like, the edge of a mountain. Like, this is a big mountain, and we have to, like, go down it and then back up it. In steps. Then what? Side of a mountain, okay? Start with the survey. I don't think there's going to be many surprises with service. I think just fill up the RCS. Maybe give it a nice deep clean. Oh yeah, this thing is like a shield volcano. Dome volcano. It's just a big old spear they put on the ground. Interesting. So, immediate off the line, go for a little dip, and then we have to go for... Oh, it's like a curve dip. And then from here, we can just follow the curve of everything. Half pipe stunt here. I'm making up terminology. I'm reinventing, like, pace notes and the language of pace notes. You probably actually learn the lingo, but as long as I know it, it's probably fine. I don't need to explain my notes to anyone else. I'm both the surveyor and the driver. The only person that needs to understand my nonsense is me. Hold on. There's like an implied curve here that I think I'd like to take. Ew. If you can ever find a terrain feature that works to your advantage, you may as well take it. Interesting. We definitely do not want to overshoot or fall off the side here. We're still on the descent phase, yeah? Yeah. Let's end the line there and be like, look out, it's a jump. And then we jump it, and then we're good. And from here, we'll pick up the line here. This is just following the edge into another half pipe. Or a quarter pipe. Little steep. Okay, how do they want me to do this? Okay, it's not that bad. It's just muscle your way up the hill. Preferable if we lined ourselves up with the old runoff of whatever hypothetical river used to be here. This we need to broad survey to make sure we go around that little bump in the hill. This comparative bump in the hill is fine. Oh, wait a minute. That's concerning. So we want to take it easy down this hill and then turn sharp over here. This is the high precision maneuverability segment. In a sense, an obstacle course. Easy does it. Aside from just knowing the path you have to take, this is... And that's another... Okay, this is like an extended half-pipe grind. I'm a little worried that we're going to be forced too far this way by this first one, that we have to, like, sort of double bounce it off of here. But if we can hold our orientation, then we can just do that as one unified turn. And head in for a victory. Looks good. Let us not forget to go to service, refill our RCS for the next 2 races. Anything I need to worry about next time? No? Stick with the off-roads. Let's begin. Exciting stuff. And away you go. Accidentally used some... I'm bungling all the controls here. Okay, just start it.
Okay, run the systems check, please.
Need to run a systems check on myself.
Checks are good. You're clear.
Okay, easy does it off the first. Alright, we're stable. There's another one immediately, if I recall correctly. And those bees are really helping me remind me of the fact. Okay, I have dumped off the wrong side of this. I forgot it was a half pipe. This whole race is about half pipe. Okay, we are not in a good spot for the pace. We can make that up. Proper half-pipe behavior. Oh, that's a good one. Jump it. Good, good. A little bit of overcorrect steering. Good turn, good turn. This is starting to come together.
200.
I can see the shadow of the drone above me. Okay, if I recall correctly, we need to slow the heck down for this. No, this is the 360. Then we slow the heck down. Okay, not the best 360. This is a jump. I put the warnings in a line for the slowdown part. Oh, I picked the wrong person there. Okay, there's a little more to go.
200.
Okay, yeah. A half pipe here. Bad hit. But we're good. This is a lot longer than I remember.
200.
Okay, good here.
Makes section pace. Complete.
Oh, here comes the earthquake! It's a straightaway. It's not too big a deal. Hold steady.
200.
Oh, they're gonna mess up my jump here though. Okay, now that was a good jump. Nice and gentle. Seismic activity has ended. Let's just land good. Try and reserve the RCS. We have a whole other sprint after this stage. I think this is the slowdown one.
500.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna handbrake it, I'm just gonna reel brake it. And handbrake it. About as good as I could have hoped for. Engage ultra torque. You didn't actually engage ultra torque. I lied to you. 74%. Straight away. Good landing. Oh, we're at the double half pipe. Let's see here. Not how I expected to mess up that jump, but yeah, I'll take it. Maybe could have floored the reverse a bit better. I was a little worried about not being able to actually connect with my target. Pretty good, though. Now that we're off of the moon, I expect these races to go a lot more victoriously, let's say. We get our first place here. We just keep it up. If we can get first place on this entire rally, that'll put us in a really good spot for the Orion series as a whole. Okay, so this one seems to be alongside the mountain. No service. Oh, it starts as a river run. Well, that ain't good. Oh, I see the trap. I see the trap. The moment we start, we're on ice. But what it? So we don't have enough, like, clearance to accelerate before we're on ice here. So I think if we really want to do this in any reasonable amount of speed, we want to start on the right. Start on the right. Use what gravel's available to just increase our metaphorical runway to actually go quickly over this. Stay on the gravel best we can, but then just sort of slide our way up here using our own momentum. Then I think we'll be at a good spot to continue. It's a bit of an awkward jump, but I have to do. To cut through the rocks, then let's just keep going. But I will keep this line. If we deviate really far from this, and it's not entirely obvious what we're doing, we should put down some marks. I've got some opinions about that. What's the ideal way up? I think the ideal way up would be... I think we have plenty of safety clearance. I think I want to just, like, turn hard and go up this bit. And just turn ourselves nicely in. Tricky half pipe here. Not even a real half pipe. Ooh. I think we can go wide here. If I go this way, dodge these hills. That lines us up on a pretty smooth section. And sort of in the slalom they're already asking of us. That's safe. I have less opinions about this section. Once we get here, we need to be warned this is a cliff. Work around it this way. Oh, very interesting that the line is on that side. I think we can use that to our advantage. What if we, instead of even going down there at all, because that's not a gate, that's a flag. And if that's not a gate, we could just turn immediately. Go up here, and then cut to this gate in a straight line. And all of this is just standard straightaway stuff. Only here where things start getting dicey. Stuff, good stuff. There's a lot of distance here. There's no easy way down. That's a 360. Let's say we go... back up a little bit. I think what I'd want to do is turn in here to get us down quickly and without issue. Then just stabilize somewhere down here. Make sure we get up before that point to a nice classic 360. Follow the rails here and go to the finish. That's the end of the race. I'm going to go back to the start of the race because I want to make sure that I internalize in my mind the way we are going off the starting line. Because that was important. Because we want to go off the starting line off to the side so we can avoid a lot of the rocks for the ice situation. Yeah. Yeah, this is important. Stick to the right. Do it.
Okay, run the systems check, please. Systems all green. Race ready.
Let's do this. I forgot! We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. I saved it. Okay, no more panicking. Go back to nice and smooth racing. Cut it close to the rock, please. Thanks. Precision, 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 precision. Nice. I didn't believe in myself. Bumpy. You don't have a tight enough turn to follow up through where I wanted to. We're gonna have to take the alternate. I feel like my general execution on this race is lacking. Driving too sloppy.
200.
At least in between the main events. Alright, I have no notes back here. Whenever I lose the line, I get nervous, but it's because it gets freeform to go ahead and do it.
200.
Missed the early cut through, we're gonna have to do the slalom. It's okay though, it's intended to be a slalom, so this doesn't really lose time, it just loses.
League out there, eh? Keep it up.
I do appreciate it.
Yes, if you can. Service is coming up.
I mean, I'll use it if I have to, but I don't have a need to use it right now.
200.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you. I appreciate Bennett's commentary on racing.
200.
We need some downforce. That was a good time for downforce. W call-outs from Bennett.
200.
Good, good, good. Managed to recover. Go. Nice, nice. I remember this part of the survey. I'm a little late to get onto the hill, but 360 has arrived. Let's do this. Give me some downforce. Good. Our pace is phenomenal.
200.
Okay, making it up now. Slow it down. Thank you.
Good stuff. And away we go.
Good job, mate. Bringing you up now.
Pretty good if you ask me. Trevitt did 2/3 of Dog Fun are really, really just unstoppable if I wasn't here. Actually, Trevitt, Fives, and Fry has been the 2, 3, and 4 spot for this entire rally. And I've been number 1. All in all, pretty good. Also, shout-outs to this stream surviving longer than the last stream. Well, the last attempt at this stream today. Oh, it's a loop! Like a normal loop-looking thing. Interesting. So, I'm doing this because I want... Oh. Oh! Oh. Is this? I think it's ice. That's the... I thought it was water for a second, but I think this is ice. I look at it really closely, and it does look like an icy object. I want to crash the drone. So... yeah, this is going to be real interesting. So we start here, and we do a series of hill jumps. They want us to slip on the ice, or they want us to, like, really, really be close to slipping on the ice, but then don't. This would be trivial in the Exo 6, but we are not in the Exo 6. Careful. Careful. Arc left, and now the race begins in earnest. Oh, that's wild. Oh, I understand what they want us to do. This is very, very... I don't want to say environmental storytelling, but the setting, I guess, of these checkpoints is definitely telling a story. Which is interesting to think about. This is the most half pipe I've ever seen. They're very explicit about, hey, in this rally, you are to do half pipe maneuvers. This is the half pipe. They're just forcing it upon us. Oh, and now they want us to do a half pipe maneuver over a rock? Interesting. Yeah, this is just half pipe the race. Then finally we are away. But not for long. Going through here is fine. No big obstacles. That's a small obstacle, which honestly makes it more dangerous. Keep up our turn. We can treat this like a straightaway. As long as we're cautious about our way through, we should be safe. Then we have the waffle. But we don't need to worry about the waffle. The waffle is just a sightseeing opportunity in this rally. Got to make sure when you're designing a rally that you leave some sightseeing opportunities for the racers, otherwise they will get bored. But you got to make sure that they're not too interesting, otherwise you will have a... I have an idea here. Otherwise you'll have the problem of them getting distracted from the road. So it's both like an enrichment opportunity and also a stage hazard. Here's my idea. We're gonna loop-de-loop it. Normal racing sensibilities might put you away from that conclusion, but I got to that conclusion myself independently with all of my thinking that I did. Oh, what the heck? This is going to hurt. You're gonna have to do the world's tightest 360 or else you're gonna be going to like the next rally early. It's in that direction, hence the joke. I feel like I'm really starting to interpret the person putting down these checkpoints as like a legitimate character in all this. They have a sense of style and a sense of humor. What is that? I don't know if I can make a turn this sharp. I think I might actually want to completely circumvent this. Just get real up in a line so I can just take this as a straightaway. Have enough friction to just slowly arc over here. And then from here, we will just follow the curve of the edge of the frozen lake. And that does seem like what they want from us, given the direction that this gate is placed. Okay. Suddenly, the race designers have a personality. And I can feel it. Ooh, right. I should maybe swap out some tires. Don't want them breaking on me. Especially here, where they're going to be just spinning on the ice so much. That's probably not good for your tires. Outside of that, just fill up on RCS, swap out the tires for some less worn ones, and we should be good. Something to be said for maybe putting some of the worn tires as our spares, but there's no problem having good spares. Okay, just sanity check. Good on that, good on that. Any... We could do a full cleaning. It's just 2.5 minutes. There. Now we're looking stylish. We got to make sure that we represent the brand. How else are people gonna know that this is Lindsay car number 81? People gotta know that. Also, there's repairs to be done on the suspension? May as well. While I'm here. I don't remember the suspension getting damaged at all, but maybe they're just wearing out over time. Good thing we checked. Okay, this race, of all races so far in this rally, is what I'm concerned about because they very explicitly want us to do stunt. Kinda spooky. I just realized. We get picked up because us getting picked up is where survey happens. There's a direct correlation between when surveys happen and when Bennett comes in with the jet machine and gravities us to the next stage. It's because that access, the ability to be allowed to be picked up, is when service can happen. So at the end of any race where Bennett picks us up is going to be a race where we do service. It's why he picks us up. Do we get the service done in the jet? Like, while we're flying over to the next race, is that where repairs happen? Is that the room? I need to check the room next time we have surface for signs of it being like an aircraft interior storage compartment. Anyway, lore revelations aside, let's begin the dang race. I am overshooting, so I can turn a little bit. Here we go.
Okay, systems check, please.
On it. So we won't be picked up this time,
Okay,
is what I'm
be
learning
careful
from
out
that.
there.
Okay, here we go. Oh, right, the jumps. I forgot to start with jumps.
200.
Oh, that's looking like too big of a jump. Okay, saved it. Careful of the ice, careful of the ice, careful of the ice, careful of the ice! We're on the ice. We are doomed. Downforce? Downforce for any friction at all, please. Oh, we have lost all the pace in the universe. I was worried about this. Yep, we are 5 seconds behind the lead. We can make that up, but I'm worried there will be new problems. Here comes the half-pipe section. Yep. There's problems. We are not in a good condition for these types of turns and maneuvers. I am not a good stunt driver. I'm a good endurance driver. Maybe. I'm an okay driver overall. So if I'm bad at this, it must mean that there's something else I'm really good at to help compensate and average out the average. Because we know the average and we know one data point. We know that there's got to be a data point greater than the average if the data point we do have is below the average. Thus, I can consider myself pretty good at something, even if I don't know what.
200.
Okay, we are back on the pace. We can regain a lead on this simpler segment. We're going to do a wide, high-speed turn.
200.
We know that the way forward is relatively clear. Just watch out for some variations in the terrain. There's the waffle. Let's not get too distracted.
200.
Let's not overload our speed. We've got some precision driving to do now.
Mate, this is exceptional pace. We've got a good lead.
I'm really surprised about that, given how terrible the start was. Okay, time for the loop-loop. And I will be committing. Downforce. Good downforce. Not an amazing pace, but not terrible. Okay, we're in a good spot. Now we're not.
200.
Okay, we're lined up. Let the ice take us
200.
to where we have to go. Oh no, this is the 360. Oh boy. I am taking no chances. We are not messing with the ice. I didn't even handbrake, I full braked. I'll take it. A lesser driver would have slid on the ice and lost every single time ever. I'm okay with taking a slow 360. We're lined up. Good, good. Arc it. W arcing.
200.
Follow the curve of the lake.
200.
Our tires are taking a beating. Now I just need to land. We'll be drifting for a little bit. We'll get there. Thankfully, Bennett doesn't have to pick us up. Okay. Despite a pretty bad start, we managed to pull it around. I guess that's the thing with rally racing. It's really about just endurance. What happened to Tycho? Missed the race? 444 abandoned. Oh, wait. I think abandon means give up. Like, you start the race and you're like, ah, forget it. I'm leaving. But then what's DNF? Did not start. Okay. So there's DNS, which is they did not attempt the race at all. Then there's abandon the race, which is DNF, but for no reason other than they just like been through it. Then there's crash, which is DNF because they crashed. Minor injury, which is DNF with minor, or it means they were injured and did not. No, but that would be DNS, right? Yeah. Look at Nico Burnside. Race 4, they had minor injury. So I think they crashed with minor injury. And then in the next race, they did not start because they were busy being injured. I think I'm reading this correctly. Oh yeah, look at Darius as a good example. There was a major injury on race 2, and then they were just not starting the rest of the races. Suddenly I'm learning how to interpret this graph a lot more. That means all those times that whoever in Dapam abandoned the race, it meant that they did start, they just couldn't finish for whatever reason. Interesting. Very interesting. I feel like I'm learning a lot more about whatever the heck. Okay. So, I don't like how dark and red and foreboding it's looking. Weather says clear, but maybe it's just the sunset? We're entering nighttime? The start time does appear to be 7:30 p.m., so it's probably sunset for this planet. Can you imagine time zones for other planets? That'd have to be a pain. But it does seem like there is a sane correlation between the time listed there and sunrise, sunset for a planet. So maybe they're actually using the time as just like the angle to the star? I don't know. Either way, it does feel like maybe it's sunset. Or maybe we're being completely bamboozled and this is actually sunrise. That'd be funny. Either way. Like, how am I supposed to know which way the sun rises? So, not that long of a race. It's a bit winding, but it seems to be just sort of consistent hit these checkpoints thing, which could be said of all races, but I have a point. You'll figure it out one day. You'll figure out what I'm trying to say. You'll solve my riddles. At least somebody will. I hope they do. When it comes to social interactions, I will sometimes, and this is a bad habit I'm trying to kick, and I mostly kick it. Like, this is an old bad habit. Historic. I will, like, I will make very oblique, hard to follow references to something that I care about, but I'm worried that I will be judged about liking it or caring about it. Like, if I'm a fan of a thing, but I don't know... Like, I have personality A, but I'm in friend group B, and I don't know how okay friend group B would be with that. So I'll make the most obscure references out there, and internally I'm like, please someone know the reference, please someone know the reference. That means that they care, and it'll be okay, and they're okay with it. But, like, they're so obscure and through so many layers of indirection that nobody's gonna figure it out. It's not a puzzle meant to be solved, it's a puzzle I construct to... like... I don't know. I try not to do that anymore. It's just getting in the way of actually, like, sharing the things I care about with people that I really should go out the gate with trusting because they're in a friend group. Looking good here. How do I address this? Do I half-pipe it, or do I just go up and then down? I think I want to go up and then down. It'll lose me some time, but my paces are pretty good that I don't think it's too much of a problem. .360 with some ice, not as bad as the other 360s we've seen today. And a half pipe. Better turn profile. Ooh, watch for rocks. And then big jump to finish it off. Straightforward. Just do clean execution, and your execution will be clean. Why in the world would you choose to start at that orientation? I don't see my lines. I'm no longer confident in my choices. I have an idea. I've made it even worse.
Okay, run the systems check, please.
The moment I see my lines, I will realize the folly.
Okay, be careful out there.
I don't see them at all. No, wait! This is what I planned! Good job, past self and present self, for trusting. Oh, our pace is already phenomenal thanks to that. I think this race is designed to goad you into going fast and reckless. Let's try and have some, like, let's retain some of our hype. Have some reservations? That's not what I'm looking for. I don't know what word I'm trying to say. Can't remember it. I hit the rock. I brought dishonor in my car.
200.
Down force.
This is great pace.
Down force.
Touch it right now. Use your RCS if you can. Self-system.
I plan to. We got some big jumps ahead. Like that one. Down force. W down force. Alright, this is the up and then down one, right? Oh, I went way too up. Better than going way too down. Our pace is good. Play it safe. This is the 360. Keep it safe. Keep it steady. Easy. And then we jump off the cliff.
Okay, picking you up now.
Hey, Bennett.
Slow it down. Thank you.
On it. I'm sliding a little bit. There we go.
Good job, mate. Bringing you up now.
Okay, let's start doing some interior evaluation. Let's go to service and see if we can't see any evidence that we're on the plane. Pretty good. Trevin's still definitely the person to beat. Who isn't me? I'm probably the person to beat for everyone else. Last run. Stay out of the shaking. The hill's never yours till the flag drops. Okay, final race. Let's go to service immediately and see if we are... This is totally the cargo bay of the ship, isn't it? Interestingly, it seems like the entire ship is hollow. It's not simply us in the cargo hold. The cargo hold extends to the entire front of the ship, which is an interesting design choice. I guess maybe they don't need a separate cabin or anything anymore, and they can treat this just like a big old flying bus. Or I guess just like a semi, except the trailed part is a part of the ship itself. By the way, this is the last sprint. Our tires are looking fine. But just because I can, let's swap in the most, well, I guess the least worn, most fresh tires we have. Not touching the tuning. Still scares me. We repair all, it will take 30 minutes. 30 seconds? I don't know. Nice clean rover. Fill up on our CS. Maybe we don't need all of it, but I'd like all of it. I cannot see anything. Weather is overcast, I can tell. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what the gauntlet has in store for us. We're starting at a rock. Start to the left of the rock. Initial half pipe. Really just do. Precision positioning seems to be the idea for the start of the race, at least. Not so much precision driving as it is precision getting to an exact point and turning on a dime. But then things open up over here. Watch the ice. Cool. And if it's going to be overcast, let's make sure that we have a full line throughout. Anything that might be a concern, we will mark. That's fine, that's fine. No need to worry about obstruction of vision. Those we don't have to interface with. Careful of this jump. This way. Up the gravel. And that's a long one. Are there any problems on our way? No, it's just gravelly. Gonna have to go up a hill. Then we have some ice to contend with. Watch for that. Mind taking a wide turn here. It'd be best if I go up the hill here. I think I'm underestimating our traction. Might be overestimating our clearance. Bump off of that. Take the river route down. Actually want to take the ice down, which will force us a little bit to the left. Something we'll have to correct here. My warning to myself. This is a long one. Very much that exact point for some reason. Careful here. Interesting. Tricky 360. I think I'm gonna take the long way around. And then cut in the second spin. Oh, and then we have to, like, take this jump a little bit. My notes are becoming more incoherent. Glide around all of this, and then we have to cut up here. Warn myself about the rocks. A nice half pipe. A nice strong straightaway into a finishing jump. Interesting. Service. We already did service, yeah? Yeah. I remember this. Let's do it. Condolences to that guy in front. Ooh, oh no! Oh, that was tragic. I witnessed somebody lose.
Okay, run the systems check, please.
Okay, final one of the rally.
All right, you're on top. Don't get cocky. Just drive clean, and this rallies you, okay?
I'll do my best.
Be careful out there.
Initial half pipe. believe I got an entire second off of the first. Okay. Here comes the gauntlet.
200.
This is the only race we can spend RCS, we can run our tires, do what we have to do. Didn't expect to jump to the other side of the river this early, but it'll work. Go. Idea. Let's not even deal with that. I'm a genius! He's up. Easy, easy, easy.
200.
We're good.
500.
I don't exactly remember this part.
200.
This looks like a jump. It was a jump. Can confirm jump characteristics. Is this the... No, it's not the 360 yet. Pace is good.
200.
Did not hit the ice. I think I'm getting better at landing. Getting a better grasp of landing theory.
200.
That was a bad jump, though. Ooh, I'm gonna miss this. Take time to realign. Don't want to go over the ice again. That'll work.
200.
They want to take the ice down. I remember this.
Okay, nice margin. Amazing driving so far.
And I ruined it. Downforce. Good downforce. Big jump.
Sage, use every bit of that RCS. No holding back.
You got it, buddy.
Thrusters, 50%.
That was not pretty.
200.
I feel like the advice to use all the RCS in the final stage makes a lot more sense in an Exo 6 because you want to be using that for thrust.
200.
But here it's mostly a recovery system. And occasionally a jump to avoid certain obstacles. I'm still very much someone who tries to use it only if necessary. But maybe the Exo 6 will change me. Oh, this is the 360! Dodge that rock! Okay. Having overshot so severely, my estimate of taking this wide was actually a really good spot.
Thrusters, 25%.
Underestimated the incline and how to adjust my spacing angle.
200.
Running out of fuel, but blame Bennett for that one. Not that I blame him. If there was somebody to blame, it would be Bennett. But I don't think there's anyone to blame. I don't think there's anyone that needs to blame. Bennett is very much a blamable person in this scenario,
100.
but I don't think that blame needs to be applied at all.
200.
Land safely.
Here, rear to a stop.
I think I collided with the ground in such a way that all of my momentum just stopped. That was a weird one. Talk to me, Bennett.
Good job, mate. Bringing you up now.
Nice. And that is a clean sweep. Okay, so the series standings, I'm still in the lead of Phison, but not by much.
That's Tensei wrapped. Anyone who calls this sport easy should watch those Quake replays. Let's rest up before duel. See you there.
I wish I could manufacture a good joke about this. I want to bring up, like, replays of hit video game Quake. I don't know how to structure the joke good, so I'm just gonna give it to you in pieces, some assembly required. Why do you think it says AN1 on it? Because that's not XO. That's not Lindsay. Welcome to Duel. 8 stages. Micrometeors are in play. Your team is responsible for forecasting. Endlessly pulverize the surface into a dust. It can enter any and all. Yep, the fine dust. That's going to be a cleaning danger. Balaam and Arquebus continue to be Balaam and Arquebus.
Round 3 duel. Marcus always thought the meteors had his name on them. Yep, that dust finds its way in everywhere too.
This is round 4.
Keep your eyes open and your RCS armed.
This is round 4. This is round 4, though. Well, it's rally 4. Maybe when they're talking about rounds, it's something more symbolic. For tires, hard instead of soft off-road. Let's see here. We got rock and sand. We got sand, grass, and rock. We got dirt. We got dirt, rock, and sand. We got gravel, dirt, and rock. We got rock, gravel, and snow. We got rock, sand, and gravel. We got rock and gravel. Oh, this is going to be a long stretch of no service. Maybe we want to swap to some harder tires, if only to have them survive. It's going to be the real length of it. So I think I'm going to go with Bennett's assessment. How about we go double soft, 1 hard? Soft, soft, hard. We'll go on the soft tires for as long as we can, and then hopefully swap into the hard tires for this last bit. And then whatever survived we'll use on the power stage, assuming there's service. I assume there is. I guess that's why I said assuming there's service. How about that? RCS good. Yeah, we'll start with the soft, the hard and reserve. In terms of the survey, it seems almost deceptively simple. Especially that ending bit, which are just 4 checkpoints in a straight line. Oh, I can't believe I'm even thinking of this. Is the survey drone liable to being hit by a meteor? Is that a legitimate risk that I am just going about my business, surveying this course, and then suddenly a rock hits the drone and we're out of commission? Is that real? I suddenly convinced that it could be real. I don't think it's real. I feel like the survey is supposed to be neutral ground, but the fact that the drone can even crash, it gives me pause. If that's not a feature, I think maybe it should be it would be the most aggravating feature ever. But it would be awesome, conceptually. I like that part of the survey music that goes like, yeah, this part. Of all things, it reminds me of the FPL soundtrack. Not like this long droning synth part, but like the little melodious notes that occasionally show up. I think Rockman theme specifically. I think I remember testing the Exo 6 in this kind of area. This big old open area of ash and rock. This is a simple race, but I'm a little hesitant. The checkpoints don't mesh comfortably somehow. I'm already a professional racer, so I get weird vibes about some of these. Oh, I like this part. The little shoot. What? Okay, I don't like it anymore. You're channeling me to the rocks. How am I supposed to get through there without crashing? You are giving me obscene amounts of acceleration. And you want me to, like, cut here? This can only go badly. This might be my first DNF of the rally here. Okay, you have pulled a stunt. So that's the primary path. If this is really dangerous, going down this hill at that speed to get wedged between the rocks. Okay, we need an alternate. We need an alternate. There won't be any time to select the alternate from the destiny brought about me. But I need to select an alternate. And I think the alternate would actually be taking a swim, coming out this way. That might actually clean off the dust, micrometeorite dust. I'm scared. I'll decide what to do there depending on how well I'm running the rest of the stage. I'm worried. But on the broader scale, we're in a very good position. We don't need to have exemplary performance on every single race in the rally. Our series standing position is very good. We can afford to be suboptimal in a few races, but I don't know if we can afford to crash.
Okay, systems check, please.
On it.
Everything's solid. Best of luck.
Much appreciated.
200.
Starting off with the awkward hills. Gone wide a bit, but I think that's for the best. Oh, right, I'm first off the line. I won't see any split formation. Split formation?
200.
Sometimes not every single word that I make up is the winner. We can workshop it. Splintel, maybe. It almost doesn't sound like a made-up... It sounds like a made-up word, but it doesn't sound like a conjunction of two words together.
200.
Which is compelling. Almost sounds like I'm saying splinter wrong. Oh! Liv. Thanks. Really appreciate you taking my request seriously.
500.
Didn't even register on the damage log.
200.
Easy, easy, easy.
200.
Don't worry, radar. I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. Oh, this terrain's annoying. Not, like, dangerous, just annoying. Took a dip.
200.
Not the only dip we'll be taking. Okay, here comes the moment of truth and lies. Here we go. I'm taking the alternate. I've untook the alternate. I took the regular so slowly that it became a new alternate on the other side. Not too enthusiastic about my splits near the start and end, but the middle, we might have made up some time. We'll have to see the results come in. I didn't check the part time. Oh, Trevitt! Okay, if we beat Trevitt, we beat the race. Okay. I guess I shouldn't be so worried about me suffering through a particular obstacle, because theoretically everybody would suffer through the particular obstacle. Like, I'm not, like, my opponents are not magical beings that can just sort of drive at a pace between one checkpoint to the next. They're going to be running into the same issues I am. Oh, this one worries me. It's very wavy. And I definitely don't like that stretch in the middle where the waves are perpendicular and I'm jumping over them. Start's interesting, though. We're gonna, like, follow a wave in. Follow it as a contour. And then, is that water? I don't know if Duel has ice on it. I know it has snow on it. But that's because it's got, like, mountain peaks. Tells me nothing about the ice content. This is just a nice straightaway. Follow the hills for a little while at least, and then we have to... Ooh, that's a... I don't like that hole. I'm gonna, like, arc it this way. Then we have a 360, well, 180. We have a turn. And, okay, this isn't water at all. This is the gravel pit. Gravel pit's fine. I'll take the gravel pit. I have no complaints about the gravel pit. Except for maybe my ability to name it correctly. Let's take it real wide. I don't want to deal with that hill if I don't have to. So we'll use this pile to curve ourselves towards victory. Watch that little bump. And then just go in here to straight line. And then we just follow the trail. I love it when a survey comes together. And then I will take this wide, just because we're going to be tilted at an awkward angle going into that if we do it short. Okay, now we have the gauntlet of jump. No recourse. Well, I mean, this one's a shallower jump than the others. And I think it's fine at this point. But then back on a gravel pit junior. You want us to go... Ah, I see. You want us to go up here onto the dune itself, and then follow on the dune. So this is now a balancing act. And then one final jump to scare everybody into submission. And then you win. Okay, I think we're ready. And next race is service, so we can push it if we need to. Nobody is finished running. Interesting. Or maybe they just don't give me that information. Or maybe they're just using it as a shorthand to say they're running before you.
Okay, run the systems check, please.
Already on it, buddy.
Checks are good. You're clear.
And we're off.
200.
So start off, just follow the waves. This part, you can afford to just go fast a little bit.
200.
Just try and ease into the dunes.
200.
Watch out for the big crater hole. Good dodge. The donut. Downforce. Good downforce. Next up is service, so we can't afford to use RCS, and we have a lot to use. Good charting from my past self.
200.
Not so pleased about that. It worked. How's pace? Pace is good.
200.
Downforce.
200.
Okay.
League out there, mate.
Gauntlet of jumps.
200.
Maybe I can skip one.
use your RCS if you can.
Yeah, that's my plan too, buddy.
100%.
Oh, that was clean!
Thrusters, 25%.
Not so clean, but I'll take it.
200.
Yeah, that was definitely a good use of RCS.
Thrusters, 34%.
Downforce. Okay, we're running out of RCS. Fortunately, the rest of the race is very straightforward and fair. No more RCS jumps, just do some... Oh, probably my best donut ever! Yeah. We got Ultra Torque, use it. Yeah, excellent lead. Just follow the hills and go over the line. There's the Lincoln Mobile,
500.
ready to pick us up. Hey, Benny. Watch me ride!
200.
Oh, wait, I don't have the RCS to land safely.
Picking you up. Bring it to a stop.
Thrusters, depleted.
I did it. It worked out in the end. Though I did make the conscious decision to slow down before the finish line to make sure I did not ruin everything upon landing.
Good job, mate. Bringing you up now.
I don't think there's been a scenario where Bennett's had to pick me up while I was upside down. I wonder if he would have opinions about that. 40-second lead. I ran that one really good. Can't rest, though. Even if I lose like an entire race, that could be enough points to make the difference, because the people surrounding me in second and third place are very strong and consistent. Such a classic. Earth. Okay, let's see here. We got the... Okay, this is sort of a... This is another section of Duel I remember fondly. So, interesting sharp turn, and then you get real finicky over at the side. And then a big old pile of yellow. Spooky. Let's see here. Restock on all that RCS, of course. The tires are surviving. I think we can stay on them for a little longer. With tuning. Yeah, we're going for a full clean. Soft, hard. I don't think there's any problem with swapping the tires right now. We can keep these for the last stage, if need be. And then if we really want to risk it, we could maybe swap in, or like swap in the spares and the reserve soft for the 3-stage sprint if we're really ambitious and we think that we have all the traction we need. Time to survey. Initial? Too bad. This is some classic duel stuff. If you've ever been, you'll know how common this scenario is. Hey, Vega, hi. I'm at Duel. I'm finally finishing up the Orion Cup. You know, in the wake of the tragic car crash. What game do I play to mark the occasion of fellow INT member Lark having a car crash? I know! The game about cars crashing. Ooh, that's interesting. So, like, it's a half-pipe situation, but it's a half-pipe with only one half of the half-pipe. But you have to, like, treat it, go back and forth as if it's a half-pipe. How would I end up hospitalized? Lark's the one with the car crash. Give those wishes to Acela. Acela operates a motor vehicle. I'm just guy and boss. This is Exo 4. I'm still on the Orion. I only did the first half of it last stream. That's interesting. I'm curious as to the details of your feelings about the Exo 6. It definitely feels like a dangerous vehicle. Yeah, that's the survey done. Service, we already did service. Oh, there's a difference to me. Gotcha. No, it's Exo 4. It's the number of wheels. You can't mess them up. Yeah, the Exo 4 is a very good all-rounder.
Okay, systems check, please.
I was a little worried when I first moved to it from the first vehicle.
Everything's solid. Best
But
of luck.
it's a good foundational baseline. But I also feel like once I get used to the Exo 6, once I start racing in the Exo 6, maybe I'll feel comfortable with that too.
Incoming micrometeor.
Yeah, I figured that would be a warning that would appear on my HUD at some point today. Very much a yeehaw situation. Whoa! Almost got me there. I hit the post. I didn't know you could hit the post. I guess that stops you from cheating the system. Almost certainly lost time as a result, though.
200.
Okay, time for the half-pipe gauntlet.
You're in another league out there, mate. Keep it up.
I'm trying, Bennett, but I have to fall down this hill at some point. How much downforce do you have available to fight those problems?
Incoming micrometeors.
Like, I feel like, from what I've seen of the Exo 6, it definitely relies on the RCS to do things. Like, using it for the extra thrust is gonna make it slidey and drifty. I gotta, like, do a turn here, hold on. Oh. Inelegant. I see. So they're not a replacement for wheels on the ground. I'm definitely too cautious of a driver to be comfortable behind the power of the Exo 6. But I feel like that's a fear issue for me. Yeah, I'm sure there's some tuning that you can do to make it good. Maybe I should eventually learn how to tune a vehicle, because I've been working on the stock tuning for this whole time. It served me well. After all, I'm winning. Nice. Ed, please do not be so mean to my teammates. I am a little worried about this one. Yeah. I'll settle for a non-first place finish, just... I mean, this start is already pretty catastrophic. Oh boy, where's the posts on that? I have an idea. What if we, like, line up really, really far to the left, and then, like, take this down? It'll give us, like, safety bumpers, and we'll just ride it as we need. It also conveniently puts us in a decent spot to dodge this left hill. I've seen, like, some of your daily results. You are a very good driver. I commend you for your capabilities and skills. I'm very much still an amateur. I wonder how much micrometeors will be a factor in all this. Now, okay, now this is water. This is the most water-looking water I've ever seen. I haven't ever gotten to a point where I need to worry about balancing all the factors of danger and... Okay, Vega, I need to confide this to you. The first half hour of the stream died. It was completely terrible and horrendous and bad. I tried resetting the game to fix it. I had to reset a lot more than the game to fix it. The stream went down for a little bit. But while rebooting the game, Steam popped up a pop-up that said, hey, the Steam machine's out. So I learned about it. One race was lost to the you know, ruined first half hour of the stream. But I still have the recording of it, so I'll just splice it into the VOD eventually. So, like, nothing lost. Nothing too catastrophic. But the point is, I saw the announcement from Steam when I was rebooting the game. And wait, it costs 1,000 euros, like a flat 1,000 euros. Like 1000. Is it like a 999.99 thing, or like just exact? Oh, that's. I feel so sorry because you are getting scammed on the conversion rate there, because that's also pretty much the cost of it in US dollars. I think it's like 1,049 or like it's basically that exact same number. Which means they're not adjusting the number that much for the conversion rate. I don't remember the exact USD to EUR conversion rate, but I'm thinking that's going to be like a 25% discount if you're an American, which might be unavoidable given. Actually, I don't know how the tariff situation's going. Have they made that unconstitutional yet? Because I thought they declared that unconstitutional. There was like counter lawsuits or something, and I don't know how they've all resolved. I feel like most of them have just been like repealed. Yeah. It's definitely out of my budget, but it would have been in internet television's budget were it not for Lark getting in a car crash and no longer being able to bankroll all of Int. I should probably explain this because it's sort of like internet television is not profitable right now. It just isn't. I constitute almost all of INT's income via Twitch subscriptions. And through that, I make like $20 a month. And technically speaking, most of Int's just like, okay, that's Exception's money. Just let him have it, he needs it. But it's technically Int's funds. So to do anything of any real amount of effort, like buying the server, hosting the website, most of that's just coming out of Lark's own personal money that they're donating into Int to just keep these things running. On the flip side, I, being the one full-time Int employee, is also the most dependent on Int's functioning for my general activities. Which means that when Lark got in a car crash, and they needed to maybe move all of their money and savings into medical bills and probably buying a new car or whatever, that meant that that's no longer going to Int, which means it falls. And if it falls, I fall. I had no worry that Lark would be, like, permanently grievously injured because obviously I learned that Lark got in a car crash from Lark. So obviously they were conscious and fine enough to tell me that fact. But financially, for the past week, I've been a little of freaking the heck out.
Okay, systems check, please.
This drop scares me.
Checks are good. You're clear.
Well, here we go. Okay, we lived.
Incoming micrometers.
Okay, onto normal racing conditions. It's raining. Maybe I should have factored that into my wheel choice. I survived the drop. Okay, yeah, there's just gonna be water everywhere, I remember now. I've kind of already forgotten my survey. Fortunately, I have records of my survey, such as this convenient yellow line. Trevitt is at a competitive pace this race. Never mind. I'm gaining. I'm way off of the pace notes, but I'm okay, I think. After that first drop, it's a lot less scary. It's basically, can you survive this drop? And if you don't, can you limp to the finish?
Limp's in second place. Just be careful out there.
Okay, here's the spooky bit. Water.
Use your RCS if you
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely paranoid. I'm a very anxious person. Inside and out of streaming, I'm a very anxious person. Well, I'm just gonna be flooring this if you don't mind. Okay, the pace is fine. That's what they expected of you. Maybe that cleaned off the micrometeors. The dust. Ooh, that was a bad hit on that bump right before the jump.
200.
Bennett, I have arrived.
Right, bring it to a stop, please.
Hard to do when I'm in the air. There we go. Oh yeah, I recently realized,
Nice job,
like
mate.
earlier in the
Really
stream,
good
that
work.
the service area is inside this ship. That's where they put it. We're getting our service done while we're flying to the next race stage. This realization came pretty close after I learned that you can turn the camera in the service area. Alright, so... Thank you, Bennett. Okay, here's the big one. We gotta go 3 races serviceless. And I think this is where we swap to the hard tires. Just because we're gonna be out there for a while. Wheel geometry is messed up. You know, I do think that the water cleaned out some of the dust, maybe. I like to imagine that being true. Okay. The swap to hard tires is going to reduce my grip a bit, but this is going to be a long duration run. We need tires that'll last. I truly am cautious. Let's survey this stage. Okay. It seems like following the contour here is good. And we can sort of start out here. For the most part, it's just like find a way through. Ooh, big rocks. Large stones. Let's make sure that we go around those. Good on that line, we're good on that line. Miniature half-pipe stuff. I'm gonna treat this like a bigger half-pipe thing. Then a big run. Cut through the easy terrain. How in the heck? Oh, it actually clears up quite nicely. Half pipe? Yes, I think so. Careful of the rocks. This is interesting because it's almost like a half pipe, but you go down a different half. Same here if we can manage it. And then this is a more standard half pipe. I think we're ready. Let's do it. It's gonna be slippy.
Okay, systems check, please. Everything's solid. Best of luck.
Okay. Alright. Follow the contour.
200.
Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, onto the open road. The open lack of road, I suppose.
200.
Okay, really try and avoid using the RCS. We need to have it last 3 runs. I say, using it immediately. Dodge the rocks and we should be fine.
200.
This is great pace. Nobody can touch you right now.
So far, so good. Barely even touched the RCS. I hope that doesn't change. That works. Alright, this is the, like, weird half-pipe section, I think.
200.
Yeah, it is. Take this slow. I say not taking it slow at all. I feel like I would have done a better job taking it slow if I just took it wide. I'm lucky I hit that.
200.
Alright, we're good. One down. Vega's in an ad break. I'm going to temporarily pretend that I lost that race really badly. Alright, let's get all solemn. You're like, okay, we have to make up the thing. Okay, we're ready? We're ready? We're ready with our funny ruse? Let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna arc down a little bit just due to the slope. Maybe try and make that back. Welcome back from the ad break, Thega. You missed the last race, I think. How in the world? Okay, well, it's a heavy ascent, but manageable. A lot of rocks. Many boulder. Feel a little bad for saying that the chief concern I had for Lark being injured was the, like, lack of financial bankrolling for Int. Like, oh no, Lark's injured. Int is going to have less money now. That seems rude and insensitive, and a little greedy. I know that they know that all of Int has their back, but talking to a third party about it like this, with the regular worries already removed, the remaining worries feel almost petty. Olivant is very appreciative of Lark and their contributions, even if they are mostly material. I need to get, of all things to pivot to, I need to learn more about the history of communist history, like Karl Marx and stuff, because I was just thinking about, the guy with the guy who funded Marx and all this stuff. It's like, yeah, I could be Karl Marx. No, I can't. I wear too much blue. Also, Karl Marx has a lot of... There were a lot of things talked about in Marx's writing, and some of them are just silly and dumb and wrong. We're all happy about, like, the economic theory provided, but some things in there that weren't necessarily about the economics are just silly. I forget what they are, but I know they're there. It's very much like, do not consult an expert on things not in their field. They can be a genius at one thing and really, really dumb. We like to think that a master of one is a master of all, but that is very not true. Do not consult a chess player on military strategy. Do not consult a programmer on the stock market. Do not consult me on faction. I understand that my general attire is iconic, but it is not strictly good. Capra has had a lot of opinions about the way about my attire. Wait a minute. I've been just like blind operating this. That's a flag. That is a flag, right? That's a flag. I think I've been cutting these too sharp. Don't you? Don't you? I have an idea. We take this whole thing super wide. We go hyper wide into the salt. And we just salt it up. This is going to be agony on the tires. Maybe I should have even brought the paddles for this, but that's not important. What's important is that we can just take this all the way around. Not have to deal with the rocks at all. Okay, we have to deal with the rocks. Well, maybe this is still good, because if we cut that way, we can... Is that a flag? That's not a flag. That's looking like a gate. They legitimately want us to navigate these rocks. Oof. I don't know if you have any recollection of this race and how you navigated the rocks. Okay, let's cut this way then, at the very least. Did you just have to navigate every rock in existence? Oh, you flew? Like just hit the RCS button and just went? Might not be a bad idea. Or do you mean that in like a metaphorical sense, where it's like I just sort of blurred through all these races together like it didn't even matter? Yeesh. I'm curious what a master routing through this section looks like. It's just rocks everywhere. That's the best I can do. Of all races, this might be the one that I don't win. Oh, interesting. You don't want me to go up the ramp or bridge. You want me to go beside it. Interesting. Oh, then you end at the half pipe. Okay. I think I recognize this place from a previous race. This is going to be suffering. It's okay, though. Our standing in the rally is good. Our standing in the series is good. We can afford a mediocre finish.
Okay, run the systems check, please. Okay, good to go. Bring it home.
Do you think, like, racing teams also have the, like, petty financial concern problem with their, racers and them getting in car crashes too? Like, a racing team has a driver who gets injured and the team, like, because it has to be, is like, oh no, we lost our good racer! This is going to cause us to miss races and get a lower standing in the races overall. I feel like that has to happen because, like, it is a consequence of the things happening. I guess it just goes to show that every problem happens in layers. That's true.
100.
You make a good point. Also, hello. Probably should have opened with that.
200.
I know, and if this is a flag, why even go over it tightly? I think I've made some poor routing decisions early on in this race. And I mean, what is anyone supposed to do about the dang rocks? There's too many. Duel, you have an addiction to boulders.
200.
Please seek professional help. My headlight's broken! It stinks!
100.
Seems like it's only one headlight though, the other one's fine. Eventually we're gonna hit the rocks. Oh, hold on, I just read the rest of the damage log. We have reserve headlights that have activated. Interesting. Uh-oh. No, wait, we're fine.
200.
Donut time. He's in. I'll take it.
100.
We're about to get to the suffering of Rocky Road soon.
200.
I say that because there's not much race left. Gotta show up eventually. Our pace is very good, but the moment we get to the rocky road, it will not be.
200.
I accept this. It is kind of necessary. What?
Okay, you've got some margin. It's easy driving so far.
Okay, I'm starting to realize the immense suffering that's coming from how many services we don't have. Here's where the endurance really begins. Welcome to Rocky Road. It's the place you're at immediately before going to Rainbow Road. For reasons.
200.
Because this killed the car. Okay. Jump it. Okay, I think that was a good jump. We can't do many more of those because we still have another entire race after this.
200.
Without service. Get over the line.
500.
Okay. How good... Okay. Rocks continue. They don't stop. Yee. I have no confidence.
200.
Okay, we're clear of the rocky road. I almost missed that checkpoint. Okay, we're clear. Just go up the half pipe and brake. Oh boy. I should let the wheels spin just so they don't burn out. Okay. Most scuffed terrain we have ever had to deal with. Managed to get through okay. And our winning streak on Duel remains intact. Ever since the absolute disaster that was the moon section of this series, I was really afraid for the future, but I think we're pulling it back good. I didn't get a chance to play the demo. I know there was a bunch of like testing series, but I didn't participate in any of them. Mostly because I'm not the best at meticulously watching the development of all the games I care about. And I cared about this game mostly for sentimental reasons, not so much as a racing game, but as it's made by the Exo 1 people. This is an interesting start. How? Okay, this is interesting. We have options here. Oh wait, this isn't... I thought this was checkpoint 1. That's checkpoint like 4. So we don't have to go that way. We can go left immediately. Hug the horizontal monolith of radar disruption. Go into the pools. And then just arc our way around. Thank goodness I saw that. I would have made a very bad tactical blunder. Then they want us to slalom through the sand. I also try to make it as a policy that I avoid playing unreleased games unless they're very, very specific and extraordinary. Like the Homeworld 3 demo. I played that before the game came out. No, I'm not taking the diving board! I'm in an Exo 4. You think I can land that safely? Oh, what is this negative half pipe? The race designer for Duel has run out of ideas, and they have just decided to cause suffering. They were a lot more stylish on Tensei. This is just pain. It's like, you got the duel, land... I almost crashed the drone into that. You got the duel? Cool. Get ready for the suffering circuit. I'm about to be a suffering circuit if this continues. I'm gonna have to whip out the April Fool's avatar. You have to cut off the contour early. Alright, up you go. We follow the contour again, but then we can't again. Forced precision jump. Oh, and that's it. That's surprisingly short. I think this... Okay, well, I don't know what that's about. This might be like a gotcha for people who ran out of RCS early. It's like, oh, have you used all your RCS on the rocky road? Experience pain. Fortunately, I was very frugal. Though I do believe that I may have made a mistake with the hard tires. The soft tires would have held up good enough for this. I think Sega is right. Soft tires are the gold standard. Let's do this.
Okay, run the systems check, please. Some minor damage. We're all clear. Just time things.
Okay. I wasn't worried until things started breaking, but I think that's just the obelisk talking.
200.
The obelisk does that to people. Especially when the obelisk sideways, it's not tuned to the correct channel. Oh no. Oh no! I did misread it! Oh, we're doomed. We are doomed. We are so doomed. Everything has gone wrong. I misread the checkpoints. We're so far behind. Okay. We no longer have time for caution. Floor it.
200.
I'm losing control because I floored it. Okay, we can bring in a little bit of caution again. Fool that I am. We have negative lead.
500.
I need to pull out every stop. This is like a retrievable lead though, but it's gonna be close. I don't know if we're gonna win this anymore. Make it back. I have not blundered this badly since Unreal. Oh, that hit me right in the car.
Clusters, 50%.
Plenty of RCS left. Now's the time to push.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Find some more pace in mind.
I'll get that pace. Just let me race. Oh, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. This is moon levels of bad. Recover.
Clusters, 25%.
Oh no! We're not winning. That was it. That killed it. Trevitt, Congratulations on your first place finish. You've earned it.
Thrusters, critical.
Wait, bring it to a stop,
Thrusters,
please.
depleted.
Somehow my streak of not ending a race upside down and having Bennett pick me up upside down continues. What is that noise I'm hearing?
Got you. See you soon.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You know, for how catastrophic that start was, we pulled it back real good. That could have been like a solid last place finish, but it wasn't. Oh, oh man. Oof, okay. Our standing is still pretty good. We have one race to go. I've been lucky. I think my streak of general caution does serve me good in situations like that. Were I to crank up the difficulty to like full, I feel like I would do consistently okay, but never win. I do not take risks. Okay. It all has to come down to this. Let's service the heck out of this thing. Okay, the tires, we're going to our reserve set from the... Well, just the reserve set. We're fully fresh, ready to go. And then I'll put some of the worn tires as our spares. Yeah, these will be good. It's only one stage. Shouldn't be that much of an issue. There we go. Okay, that's check. Repairs. How bad are the repairs? It could have been a lot worse. We can repair all on this and have plenty of time. Good, good. Okay, we're back in full form. All we have to do is win. That's true of every race. What is the situation here? Okay, see? I'm not hitting a really tall spin. So, broadly, we follow through the mountains, curve around that one, then cut through this way. And then we have a nice stylish finish as we fall off the cliff. Great. Okay, so for the most part, we just want to keep up our speed as we navigate through the mountains. Let's start going in at this angle. Start in... At this point, just follow the contours for a bit. Oh, nice. Cool crossroads. From here, let's extend the... More contours to follow. I can appreciate it. Pretty much got free reign here. Take it through here, watch this little crossover. Here we can follow the contour some more. Take this wide. This is a low pain course. I mean, this part's a little spooky, but we have all the RCS in the world. This is spooky. The fact that we're going to collide straight into that after jumping off this cliff. Which means... Well, I guess it's a question of how much speed we're really gonna have. I've got some thoughts about that. Because if we can go... No, we... Well, I think what they really want us to do is, like, turn over real sharp. Like, go super wide. Like, we go super wide, we come out this way. That puts us on a good track to take this shallow and then line us up for a dramatic finish as we, like, splash into the water, clean up all the micrometeorite junk. And then go for glory. I think this race doesn't have anything too scary. I think we're ready. Hear that, Trevitt? You are not usurping me today. It begins.
Okay, systems check, please. Alright, you're on top. Don't get cocky.
Let's
Just
do
drive
it.
clean, okay? Be careful out there.
All in all, just follow the lines. The terrain's a little tight, but it also means there's nothing to worry about. There we go. Yeah, we're still good. Like, as long as we're even close to being on pace, we're fine. Now that was a maneuver. Using the lifting thrust to adjust our direction of falling. Classic Kerbal Space Program stuff. Thinking that a little slower than I
Through the
am.
stage now. Okay, dust is really getting in. Clear it out by using your brake last stretch of the event. Use every drop of RCS for speed.
Busted. 15% real right screen damaged. 200.
Poor lineup for the finish, but that's okay. I think we have it. Like, how's Trevor gonna get 8 seconds on this? Answer, by me being a fool. Oh, that's not water, that's salt. Okay, my mistake. I did not need to jump that.
200. Front left screen damaged.
I figured out Trevor can get 8 seconds.
Okay, picking you up now. Slow it down. Thank you.
Okay, that ending was sloppy. That ending was sloppy, but I don't think it mattered. The true threat to me on that race was me. but I've successfully conquered myself.
Good
And
job,
this
mate.
should be
Bringing you up now.
the series. Nice. Oh, look, Trevitt's performance was starting to falter a little bit near the end there. I wonder what that's about. First place.
Hey,
Oh.
you look like you've been in these rovers for years. See you at the celebrations later.
Ed didn't really... I missed the first few words of that, but that's okay.
That's the Orion Trophy Series done. We started with a second-hand rover and a dream, and now we've got teams whispering Lindsay's name again. Lindo would have liked this part. The climb back up.
Yeah. I don't know what was wrong with Ed's comms there, but it's probably just because Duel is Duel. Micrometeors in the radio or something. We did it! The Orion Trophy Series is ours. We win. 1 point off of perfection. Blame the moon. Moon was, the moon was a time. Alright, good stuff. Well, it's been 3 hours, including the part of the stream that was destroyed due to technical faults, which I will recover. I'll just splice it together. You'll see it. You will have seen it if you're watching this as a VOD. In the meantime, how about we unwind with some dailies? And maybe... Okay, I don't want to go to the new planet we haven't been to yet. And I would prefer something that uses the Exo 6, so maybe we just make up a race. Just take out the Exo 6 a little bit. Stage the... I guess this just sort of generates a race. How do we... Do we have any recommendations for a good seed? Either a seed that you've raced on before or know is a good race, or just some funny text you want to put in a field. I'll take offers. How many characters is this? Maximum 10. Why would you drive the Exo 6 to no SCS? That's the whole point. But also, I just want to try something out real quick. I'll check though while you're thinking of it. This is on a planet I haven't been to yet. I want to experience the planets for the first time in the appropriate series. And since I haven't been to Fusang yet, I want to hold off there. So, you know, maximum 10k. What if I just put in like B? Just a lowercase b. Oh, you can the official stages from the... Okay, this is from Exo Rally Championship because it's the Exo 6. That makes sense. Oh, do you want to participate? I can create new. Create custom events, then share them with a join code. The best times across multiple stages and planets. Events end once all drivers have finished or the timer expires. Okay. Let's call this INT. You know, something simple, unmistakable. Oh no, wait, that's for joining. I need to create new. Let's see here. Let's go real silly with this. This is the Invitational. I'll leave the max players at 3. Let's make it, if you're going to be involved in this, let's make it the Exo 4 if we want to like do good. Drone survey, we'll make it timed for spooky. RCS on, winner crowned in, well, I'd love to say like an hour, but online races are removed 2 weeks after completion. Okay, oh, this is just selecting the planet. Okay. Let's do duel. Okay, we're gonna make this short and simple. We're gonna have 3 stages. We're gonna have service at the first one and then no service again. So it's gonna be like light endurance. It'll be on duel. And this is going to be I. Oh, I see. It fills in with more letters if you don't like fill it in entirely. So it, okay, that's interesting. So you can't have a 1 character long scene. Almost feels like you're solving partial solvable cryptography. So if I do this, oh, it does. Okay, no, yeah, it fills it in. So part of it will be okay. It'll just lap in random stuff after whatever I type in. So let's do the. Okay, here, this is the, that's going to be the quint. How about I just, like, had it with zeros? So we have quint, we have Acela, and then we have exception. That's fancy. It doesn't make sense to have more than 1 tire set because there's only 1 service. Alright, on the assumption that it's just going to be me and you, Thega, and maybe another person viewing, I'm going to keep the max plays at 3. Single vehicles, the Exo 4, drone survey will be timed, RCS control will be on. Crown will be 1 day. Let us begin. Okay, I don't get to pick the join code, but I will copy the code into the chat. I mean, you can also see it on the screen. But, you know, just so that you get a little bit of extra coherence here. There you are. Now we wait. Hey, you're here. Welcome. Okay, so I guess we just do this. And I know it'll last an entire day. I'm just going to ignore the results. The official results will just be whenever I've been kind of, please, like, treat this like an Iron Man. I can't set it up as an Iron Man, but treat it like an Iron Man. Let's do this. We're going to treat it like an Iron Man for the purposes of the stream. If you want to go back and optimize just because these are cool courses that have our names on them, go ahead. Oh, do you think it will be because of the timed survey? Oh, okay. Alright, I believe you. So this is the Quint track. Here's the Acela one. And here's mine! Oh, what the heck is that starting turn? Okay. Well, I'm gonna start somewhere. Begin survey. I have 3 minutes. I'm a little panicking. Let's see here. Oh, that's a donut. Interesting. The Quint track is doing some interesting stuff. Well, this doesn't look like too much of a problem. Just cut that corner real good. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. You have to do another one. Okay, and then it's just a real long shot to the finish. Okay, this one's a pure speed course. Quint, your course is fast. Alright, let's do it. This is exciting. I'm a little nervous. There's like stakes here. I have no doubt that you are going to be a better driver, but I want to put up a good show against the real opponent. Let's do this.
Okay, systems check, please.
This is fun. I'm having fun.
It's a long event. You're not winning it on this stage, so keep it smart, mate.
I mean, there are only 2 other stages.
Okay, good to go. Bring it home.
I am going to go forward really fast. Oof. Oh, this is my chance!
200.
Do you mean like your car crashed or the game crashed? Because that has different connotations. Good. Now I can win good.
100.
Yeah, that start is deceptively tricky. You can't really see the hills. Did I forget to turn on Ultra Court?
200.
No, I haven't. It's just not very powerful. My opinions waver wildly on whether I like the Ultra Torque or not.
200.
I think overall, it is, like in the broad sense, it is a useful, important utility to have. But in the narrow sense, every time it comes up, it's usually because I'm accidentally flipping myself out in the air while flooring it on the accelerator while taking a jump. Though I suppose for any good tool, you only notice it when it's not working. That's kind of the goal of, like, good design.
200.
If this car is meant to be an extension of myself, it shouldn't feel like I'm in a car. If that makes sense. Well, off to a good start, assuming Sega's performance, or... You could just be baiting me. You could be lying to me. How the... Oh. For all your crashing, you still beat me. Great. Great. I'm gonna need you to crash twice next time. Okay. Very interesting. Yeesh. The heck do they expect from me? Acela, your horse is jank. How in the world am I to route this good? I think it might actually be worthwhile to just go around. Maybe not all the way around. Maybe cut in through here. Because then we can, like, get to this point and then, like, arc it around. And then just sort of muscle our way up. This. And then just try and recover, keep going. A little bit of a slalom, and then... Huh. No kidding. This is a serious stage. Oh, this part's extremely serious. I'm gonna have to use my serious driving. I'm actually gonna have to, like, forward scout this. What's the best way through? I definitely don't want to be following that, now do I? Interesting. Interesting. Is there a convenient way for me to go around this side? Maybe. Don't even try to turn in. Just keep going. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of survey time. First time that's a major concern. Ten seconds. That'll have to do. Okay, we're out of time on the survey. Little bit too loose on this. Okay, let's do this. Thing is running. I think I have a plan. If we can get past the start, I think we have a plan. They're staying up in front of us. I appreciate that. Here we go.
Okay, run the systems check, please. Everything's solid. Best of luck.
We go.
The couple completed.
Oh!
Drive left. Down.
I clipped it.
500.
I'm still. Oh right, this is the donut of pain and misery. Forgot about the donut of pain and misery. I'll enter through here. Oh, that was clever. I didn't mean to do it, but it was still clever.
Thrusters 15%.
Alright. Okay, we're in a good spot. Vega is way above me on pace, but I feel like I'm in a good situation. What happened there? You lost like 8 seconds.
500.
What in the world?
200.
On my way, tree.
500.
Here we go.
200.
We're losing time somewhere.
I know.
Okay, dust is really getting in. Clear it out by using your brakes and RCS.
I don't need the RCS anymore. I need to save it for race 3. It is my hope. I can make up time if my routing gear was excellent.
Did you forget there are more stages coming? Save your
I'm
RCS.
trying. I'm using as little as I can. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I'm low on fuel. Okay, I'm gonna be going into the final race low on fuel.
500.
That'll do. Oh, that's some good standing. Wait, what did I? Oh no, yeah, we need those. That's a result. It all comes down to the exception stage. Oof. It was the exact same spot. Oh, what the heck? Ooh. No, this is doable. It's intimidating, but it's doable. So what I have to do here is, and I'm gonna take this in a low optimized way, simply because I want to have the reliability of knowing I can get up there sanely. Going up here. Here I can sort of bank to the side, watch out for these rocks, and get here. From this position, I can then follow this down. Be heading in roughly the right direction. Careful of this part. This is a known hazard source. Maybe even, like, take the time to slow down there. Careful here, all the bumps and ridges. Oh. Okay, I see what we have to do then. Go through here. And that's a win. Okay. We know what we have to do. I guess we see your time. No, we don't. Alright, it all comes down to this. Hey Vega, we're here. I'm about to race this race against you.
Okay, systems check.
I'm
please.
scared. I'm low on RCS.
You're in podium contention. Just keep it together, and we'll lock it in. No risks now. Some minor damage, but we're all clear. Just keep an eye on things.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna run out of RCS here.
Incoming micrometers.
Okay. We go. Decent connection. Hit the spring and the dampers. My steering seems a little messed up too. That might be phantom though.
Thrusters critical.
Outstanding pace, mate. Class 3 for sure.
Okay, it's a straight shot. Just do it. Watch out for the hills, but just do it.
500,
Come on.
200,
Okay, dust is really getting in. Clear it out by using your brakes and RCS. Right, bring it to a stop, please.
How'd we do? Hold on, I gotta get picked up by a large magnet. Everything good, Bennett? Okay.
We've got you. Nice work that stage.
Okay, how'd I do? I did it! Okay. Alright. I gotta make sure I get a good screenshot before the end of the stream, so I'm gonna take it from this one. I think I won off of my good surveying. I think I made some really good routing decisions. And it served me well. GG. I think instead of going into camera mode, I'm just gonna, like, let this play out and eventually pick a, like a screenshot from it. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll make a cool screenshot. I'll go into photo mode. Actually, I think that was, like, really good if I can, get the camera to cycle back to that. Yeah, just let it ride, let it ride, let it watch. Just watch it. I think this right here, this right turn is where I want. By like cutting over here and going on the dunes for that like final bit, I was able to just gain good routing time, even if you are a much better executor on driving. I've made my choice. This is where we will get our screenshot. Oh, yeah. That's what I want to see. I forgot how to... Oh, right. So if I do... Then panic, because every second I'm doing something in a different tab, the game becomes crashed. Okay. That's good. I think we are good there. We are good everywhere else. Many sentences were made by Thega that do not appear in the chat, such as you had to reattach your wheel at the start, so that's a couple seconds too. Traces of optimal routing are here. Traces, this is just well routed, etc., etc. And that you flew too hard here, particularly. So, yeah, good stuff. I'm done with the camera. I'll put that picture in the stream chat on the Discord section. And call it good here. And it'll also be the thumbnail. I think routing is possibly my... I think I'm good at routing. I don't think I'm good at driving, but I think I'm good at routing. I think if I were to route a race for you, and then you run it, we would be unstoppable. I hope they add that feature. I did request it. Nice. Either way, let's go to the event results. Series results. I did it. Good stuff. Now, I sincerely doubt anyone else will see this before it expires in a day. Oh, unless I don't understand how this works. It's possible. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, we did it. We've completed the Orion, and all that's left is Heavy Haul and the Exo Rally Championship. I'm interested to see how those go. Those might not be as a clear victory, especially if I'm getting more ambitious. We'll see. That's not a concern for right now. How I choose to continue playing this is up to me. Glad to be back, though. I'm not fully back. Frankly, I'm surprised I'm back as soon as this. Acella's still going to be gone for, like, more weeks. And I would have been, but all plans get thrown out the window. And sometimes the new plans you make are more efficient than the old plans. Plus, I have a lot of things that I care about maybe doing this week. Sand, which is the name of a video game, came out earlier today. I considered playing it, but I didn't want to do something so experimental for my first return stream after a week of being rusty. Deltarune Chapter 5 comes out in a few days. And then I also just want to get back to doing everything else. The rest of the journal in Opus Magnum is taunting me, because it's, like, finite now. I can keep up with it. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of exciting stuff going on. A lot of stressful stuff going on. But yeah. I wish, Lark, if you ever hear... I mean, I'll just tell you also myself. I'll send you a message. Get well soon. Get well in a not financially expensive way. Yeah, let us all wish Lark a speedy recovery and good financial circumstances for all of us. I'm Exception. This isn't TV. Have a good day and good night.